I just find it an interesting place to be when rappers and artists become above reproach. You can't critique them at all. You can't say nothing. It's always an interesting time. It's always an interesting time.
It's like you can't even get on a huge platform when you're a big name in the industry and call them a sickness anymore. It's like,
well,
now here they want to come and get all sensitive.
But once again, it is a sickness when your whole fandom and your whole fan base is only tied to, this kind of pop measuring just on charts, chart chasing thing. That is a sickness, and many rappers have had it.
Many of the greats.
Matter of fact, all of them. It's what you do after that.
How do you bounce back?
Well, no, but just how do you sit into a place where it's just not about charts and it's not about pop stardom? What do you do after all of that is gone? Because if you're stuck in that, you're not always going to have that. And that's a sickness, guys.
See?
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Laura, what you got today?
Oh, by the way, congratulations. You played yourself. It's brought to you by the offices of Michael S. Lemonsov. Because when you mess with the bull, you get
the
I mean, I just saw this and I was like, oh boy, listen. And we'll cover Coachella later on the show. But, Green Day was killing it. Big fan. But, bro, they had pyro in 100-degree weather in California.
No.
I don't know if you guys saw the palm trees that went on fire. Not what you want to see. Not what you want to see in California.
Did anything happen though? Nothing happened, right?
No, they just went up in flames and they eventually got it together. But that's not what you want. And maybe these people who do pyro are super professional. Maybe tone it down just a little bit. You know what I mean? We don't want anything lighting up. Not like this. Not in California. Not when it's so dry. Not 100-degree weather. So even though Green Day killed it, I just had to give them a little button for that because I was like, nah.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Well, I just also want to just give a button out to all the young artists out here that's trying to do it and acting like the greats ain't the greats.
Okay.
Because Missy Elliott, Green Day, I'm trying to think who else got up there and ripped it to shreds. It's
Lady Gaga.
Man, listen, bro. I know a lot. Listen, it's not all young artists, but there's a significant population of young artists that really thought they had this Coachella thing on lock. And Coachella got bored with y'all so fast and went back to the legends.
Yeah, man.
Rosenberg, what you got today?
I mean, listen, the game is my guy. I like the game. Game's my guy. Great guy. Great artist. A great what's the word I'm looking for?
Entertainer?
No. I'm talking about what he means to LA. A great not
ambassador?
Not ambassador. What's the
representative?
No, I was thinking of a fancier word, but I'm
luminary.
These are all very good ones. The point is he's a great man, a great Los Angelino. But I have to hit him with this button right here.
Oh man!
Congratulations, you played yourself.
He ended up on the same path that literally everyone ends up on. If you choose to continue to be friends with Kanye and defend his insane action because it hasn't turned on you yet, and so thus you ignore every disgusting, immoral, nasty thing he says and does, you ignore it because you guys are good. Just know in the end, it's going to happen to you. And then you get this.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Because it finally happened to Game that he stuck through Kanye through, he was still there, guy. Bro, he was still there. Not a lot of people are still there.
Right.
But he commented on a photo that Kanye didn't like. And that was the straw that broke the camel's back. And now the relationship has blown up, guys.
What are they saying? Are they talking greasy to each other?
Laura, come on. You got the details.
But what was the comment? What was the comment?
The comment was, so there's that guy who's down with Drake, top 5. right? And he was beefing with Kanye. And he posted a picture. And in the picture, all Game responded with, I believe, was Big Man Tings. Something like that.
Okay.
The picture of Drake and Top 5. Well, Kanye didn't like that comment.
Big man things.
Big Man Tings. Something like that.
Okay.
And Kanye then posted it on Twitter and said, why Game, who I gave 2 Maybachs to, is showing love to Top 5, who calls threatening to kill me? Welp, I guess I'm not going to be executive producing those albums anymore.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
Damn.
Jeez.
Did you see what Game replied?
So, yeah, what was the response?
He's not playing.
Game said, bleep you and your Maybachs, little N-word.
Wow.
I'll be back in L.A. in a week. Come get him yourself. I never asked your weird ass for nothing. And when you gave me the cars, I said you ain't have to, and I was good, but you insisted. Then you hit me with the you ain't never got to worry about nothing ever in your life. I owe you for being the only solid N-word out of everybody. You got my number but won't call it like a man and address the situation you asked me to fix. P-word. Nobody on earth weirder than these industry N-words. Please don't casually throw Kanye into the industry's weird talk game. He is a notch beyond the regular weird ass industry dudes. He's been a bona fide international weirdo for years now. He just made a whole Hitler themed album and you've been down with it. This was the line that he's now weird. Game is a good dude, man, and a great artist, and I get it. You end up being loyal to someone, and
but by the way, who hasn't done you,
and they haven't done you dirty, and you start to feel for them too. Like you start to feel for them because everyone's beating up on them. So the last thing you want to do is also be like, you know what, I'm a roll too. I get it.
And maybe privately, Game has said to him like, "Yo, this is you sure you want to do this? Or is this is kind of crazy, bro?"
Right? Maybe he was being a really loyal friend privately and trying to help normalize him a bit. But in the end, hit this button.